What's happening, man? It's Chalie Hustle, spreading game, you feel me? Keeping it simple. I ain't on nothing heavy, you feel me? Only thing I'm talking about is the game, all the time. I'm eating my dinner right now. My wife cooked it, but I feel like talking, goddammit, so I'm eating talk. If a nigga can't multitask, he ain't worth his salt, no way. So I'm gonna tell you like this. Today we talking about niggas who know the game. Everybody know the game. I ain't met a nigga who don't know the game. I'm from the motherfucking Bay. If you meet a nigga who can't tell you about pimping, he ain't from the Bay. Do that mean that nigga a pimp? Absolutely not. But he can tell you all about it. I'm talking about he could tell you about it like it ain't never been told before, goddamn me. Every nigga, every sucker, every simp got all the game. And they will offer the game to you free of charge. You understand what I'm saying? It won't cost you a dime. All you gotta do is take 5 minutes of your time and listen to that nigga. And he got some game for you. And when you wake up in the penitentiary thinking to yourself, damn, why I listen to that dumbass nigga? Duh. I mean, this shit is kind of serious. I ain't met a nigga who can't run the whole pimp game down to you verbatim. Yeah, man, because a player supposed to do this, a player supposed to do that, man, and the hoe supposed to do this, and the bitch supposed to do that, man. And when the hoe do this, a pimp supposed to do that. And that shit sound gorgeous. I'm talking about that shit sound beautiful, man. All the way up till the nigga meet that bitch. Nigga meet that bitch. That bitch put some pussy on that nigga so mean that all that game he know by heart, all that game that his niggas told him, all that game that he know to be the truth, bye-bye. Man, that shit disappear in such a way. It disappear in such a way where your homies be asking you, hey, bro, what happened? And you be like, nah, my nigga, I know what's up, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? With this bitch right here, this bitch thinks she's smart. Every bitch thinks she's smart. Every nigga think he's sharp. Why? Why you got all this game to offer the niggas, you feel me? When you ain't living the life. How you could tell a pimp about pimping and you ain't never pimp? How you gonna tell a killer about killing and you ain't never killed? You know, it's basic economics, my nigga. Yeah, I'm drinking beer tonight, nigga. You drink beer when you eat food. You don't drink hard liquor. So what I'm saying is, everybody know the game. Everybody run the game down to you, goddammit, like Bible verses recited. I'm talking about won't miss a beat. You recite a verse, they will tell you the chapter, book, verse. You can't miss. Only difference is, you know, just like niggas spitting that book, they don't live it. They're gonna tell you how to treat a hoe. They're gonna tell you let a hoe be a hoe. But then he kill his hoe for cheating. Even worse, he might kill himself for his whole cheating. Thinking he hurting her. You know, it's all the same shit. Nigga tell you about a rat bastard. Nigga tell you, man, you don't supposed to fuck with no snitch, man. Nigga, snitches end up in ditches. Man, you see that nigga running around with a cold-blooded rat. Why? Cause that nigga got $1 or $2. When you ask that nigga what he doing with that rat, you know what that nigga gonna say? Nah, that nigga a sucker for real, so I be making that nigga pay me. That nigga got more money than you, so you kissing his ass. If you're making him pay you, they pay with duct tape and shackles on, nigga. But you know, I ain't ran across a nigga who can't run down the game for you, word by word, from beginning to end, chapter by chapter, verse by verse, book of thugs like old school Trick Daddy, you feel me? I ain't met a nigga who can't do it. Have I met a bunch of niggas that full of shit? Absolutely. But they'll tell it to you, and they'll make it sound excellent. One more time in case you ain't catch it. They'll tell it to you, and they'll make it sound excellent, my nigga. So much to the point, well, just because he about a year or two older than you, and got $1,000 or $2 more than you, you might believe this dumbass nigga. And I remember a time in the game. This was the game when I was a youngster. The old nigga used to tell a young nigga, boy, don't you be letting them punk bitches make you lick the wound. Don't let them punk bitches have you on your knees eating pussy. You feel me? And don't you be buying them bitches nothing, ever. Under no circumstances, don't spend $1 on a bitch. Make a bitch spend on you, you feel me? It's real player max shit. And goddamn it, I believed that shit until I was about 23. But when I was about 20, I realized that them old niggas were buying them hoes Jordans. And they was eating them bitches pussy so they couldn't even see straight no more. Everything they told us don't do, they did that. I'm talking about, my nigga, they did that. Don't buy them hoes nothing. You putting tennis shoes on them hoes' feet every 2 weeks. Don't make them bitches lick the wound. Man, you got them bitches on pussy, eating pussy. You chewing that motherfucker up some shit they ain't never understood before. Every time they blink. And then tell young niggas, y'all got the game fucked up. That's what they used to tell us. We fucked the game up. While they sucking the life out them hoes. We got the game fucked up. Because we following what they say. Now, I ain't telling you to give in, my nigga. Play the game how you play it. God damn it. There you go. Play the game how you play it, bro. Only thing I'm saying is, The game is to be sold, not told. Learn these lessons on your own, my nigga. Don't let a nigga tell you how it was supposed to go. How the fuck he know how it was supposed to go for you? He lived his life. He might have been a sucker, cold-blooded square. Don't let him tell you what your life's supposed to end up like. Ain't no way. I played that game when I was a youngster. I lost. I couldn't figure out why all the bitches that were my age, you know what them hoes were telling me? Them hoes say, we don't want no boys, we got a man. When I was 16, them hoes had a man. Their man was a nigga that got kicked out of school 7 years ago. Riding the Camaro on Dubs. Dubs used to be the shit back then. You know, right now, you know, not so much. But back then, you feel me? Them hoes had a man. We was young niggas shooting shit up and stealing cars and shit. The basic idea is this, my nigga. Make your own way in life. Don't never, ever let another nigga dictate what's real game and what ain't. Everybody know what sucker shit is, you feel me? You can't miss that shit by a mile. You gonna see it coming a mile away. But real game is what you make it, nigga. What kind of twist you pop to get over, nigga? What you do better than the next nigga? If your dick this long, nigga, real game for you is fucking the brains out of bitch. If your tongue this long, nigga, real game for you is licking the bitch dry. If your brain is this deep, God damn it, real game for you is blowing the bitch mind piece out. Whatever you win in, my nigga, don't let another nigga dictate what's real game. If your pretty boy shit work for you, then beat a bitch up with your looks, you feel me? If your Mac hustle game work for you, nigga, find a way to win. But stop listening to these other ass niggas. These other ass niggas that gonna tell you what the game supposed to be and tell you why you fucked the game up. Cause you ain't like them. And they wasn't shit, and they still ain't shit, while they telling you that you ain't shit. This shit is real, man. I'm almost done with my motherfucking meal, too. It's a bad motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't even tell you what it is. I can tell you it's the reason why I married my wife. Because she could do this. If your wife can't do this, you probably shouldn't marry her. But all bullshit to the side. Niggas spit that game, bro. Everybody know the game. Everybody know the streets. Everybody know you ain't supposed to fuck with snitches. But they fuck with them. Everybody know you ain't supposed to pillow talk. But they pillow talk. Everybody know the rules of the game. And if you ask them out their mouth, they'll spit them back at you, my nigga, verbatim. I'm talking about they won't miss a beat. I'm talking about won't miss a beat. You ask these niggas about the pimp game, the hustle game, the rob game, the jack game, the murder game, any game you can ask a nigga about, I'm 99.9% positive like Murray, nigga, that he can tell you some satisfactory shit to make you almost think he knows something about what the fuck he talking about. But if a nigga don't kill niggas, don't ask him about the kill game. If a nigga don't pimp hoes, don't ask him about the hoe game. If a nigga don't sell dope, don't ask him about the dope game. Because no matter what he do, he can offer some advice. That don't mean he know what the fuck he talking about. If a nigga ask me something about pimping, I can say something about pimping. I can talk to pimps my whole life. I pimped for about 3 weeks. And I robbed more tricks than the bitch turned. I tell you that for sure. What can I tell a nigga about pimping for real? I know something about it. I know that gun better than I know that hoe. So I would be honest. If a nigga asked me about pimping, I would say, bruh, you might want to ask a pimp. I can tell you how to rob a trick. I can tell you how to rob a trick. I can even tell you how to rob a hoe. Either way, I can't tell you nothing about no pimping. And the pimp can't tell you nothing about this robbing or this selling dope. He could. It don't exactly match up though. And where that little discrepancy is between what he could tell you and what's real is your penitentiary sentence, nigga. If you want to learn from your kind. If you want to learn how to pimp, only ask a pimp. If you want to learn how to sell dope, only ask a drug dealer. If you want to learn how to hit a lick, my nigga, only ask a robber. Now notice near in between did I say ask a hustler, because all of the above, all of them niggas is hustling. All of them niggas is hustling, bruh. But I ain't never ran into a nigga who can't spit the game and make it sound almost like he know what the fuck he talking about. And if that game he spitting ain't your game, it's gonna sound flawless. Only way that you know that nigga full of shit is if you already know the game. And if you already know the game, you're not gonna be asking no stupid nigga. Man, that food was good as a motherfucker. It was almost better than that beer, too. I'm enjoying myself, man. And every time I get a chance, I'm going to be spreading game, man. So every time you hear from me, look from this shit, man. Spreading game. Chalie Hustlizm. No R. Chalie. CHALIE. HUSTLIZM. Nigga. Chalie Hustlizm. Spreading game. Hit me whenever you ready. You feel me? And I'm going to keep telling the truth. And I'm going to be so intoxicated, I don't give a fuck if you listen or not. I'm going to let all my niggas, you feel me?